Hello, welcome. In this video, I will be doing a quick little walkthrough of putting together a pen kit. This will usually be done from pens that you turn down on a lathe, and so I've made other pen videos of the full process, so in this one I really just wanted to put one together in a quick little video to show you how it's done. So I have a couple of pieces here that I turned down, just simple pattern straight across on both of them. This wood here is marble wood and this one here is granadillo. I'll be using a copper kit for this. There's also a spare kit that I had lying around, but I think it will work well with the wood, and we'll go ahead and get it put together. These kits come with a number of pieces. I'll move this wood aside so that we can look at them. So it comes with the tip and it comes with a back end. It also comes with a clip and a middle piece, a spacer, if you will. These are your outer hardware. This is what everybody's going to be looking at, along with the wood or resin, whatever you choose to use. So this will go to complement those pieces. You also have a turning dial. This is for the Slimline pens, which this and the ink cartridge will connect together. This screws in, and once it's connected to the wood, you can actually use it to twist the pen and make the ink cartridge stick out the tip. For this pen, I'm going to use the marble wood as the front piece. So I'll take the marble wood, my front end, and my tip, and get it in there. It doesn't have to be super secure. And this is actually a jig that I created myself because I didn't have an actual pen press. Most of the time you'll want to use an actual pen press because they're more consistent and more precise. But this is what I had on hand, and at the time when I made this, I didn't have money to buy a pen press, so I have this, and it's been working for me really well so far. So I'm going to keep using it for now. But anyways, so how I do it is I get it lined up, I get it in there, and you press it down and try to keep everything centered so that it doesn't kind of get crooked, go sideways, and break or bend anything in the inside. So you want to get that nice and tight. Once it's in there, it's not coming out. So it won't turn, it won't twist. It's solid in there. What I normally do next is I'll take the back end and the clip and my other piece of wood or my other material, and I'll go ahead and press these in next. I always put the actual metal pieces on the softer bit instead of on the metal. That way it doesn't scratch anything, and I can keep the actual integrity of the piece itself looking nice, and I don't have to polish or anything. So you get that in lined up just like you do the front, and you press it in. So same thing, once that's in there, it's not going anywhere. The clip may have a little bit of wiggle room. It can slide and rotate sometimes if you don't push it down all the way. So you want to be watching out for that. So I'm going to go ahead and loosen this back up, and I'll open it up a bit more. That way I can get my twist piece in there. So I'll take my front end again. This gold piece will go in first. That's what's going to be in the front. And there's a notch right in here. I can get my fingernail in it kind of. you'll want to press this down until it reaches that notch. You don't want to go any further, otherwise your cartridge, when you open up the pen, will stick out really far. So you want to be careful about how far you're actually pressing it in there. So I'll get it in there. This piece I'm not as worried about being metal to metal because it's going to be on the inside anyways. But same as before, I center it and line it up and slowly work it in until I reach that little notch. Once I reach it, I stop, pull it back, and there you have it. There's that. I'm actually done with this for now because the back end of this twist piece is actually slightly narrower than the front end, so it has a little bit more space for when you need to replace a cartridge. So I'm going to go ahead and set this aside. I'll take my spacer piece next and pop it in. It will just go straight over the twist mechanism. You'll take your pen cartridge, screw it in there. I like to test it to make sure it works first, so it comes out nice and smooth. Give it a few twists, it works perfectly. And then the last piece is to just slide on the back. And that's it. It's nice and simple, nice and easy. There's not a lot to it, and it goes by really quick. So I make a lot of these at once. What takes the most time is actually putting it on the lathe, turning it. But I really enjoy doing this, and if you were just looking for some instruction on how to do it, there you go. And I hope you enjoyed.